everyone, I am very happy to be bringing you swatches of Essence's Pure Nude Baked Blushes. This is a line of blush colors that's super affordable, and one of my holy grail natural highlights is from Essence from the Pure Nude line. So if the formula is anything like that, these are going to be great. So if you want to see how the colors apply, I will swatch the colors and then I will also apply a couple to my cheeks so you can see how they wear. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button. You can also go follow over on Instagram. If you missed the latest video of lip swatches from the latest release of drugstore products, I will link that in the upper right hand corner for you to check out too. Always check the description box for where you can purchase the items. Usually it's an affiliate link that I mark, but these are only $5.99 each and you get a ton of product. There's a total of 8 shades it looks like on Essence's website. I have 7 of them for you. You can also purchase these through Ulta. Essence says the Pure Nude family just got a little bigger, introducing Pure Nude Baked Blush, your new go-to for a bright, healthy glow. This creamy, silky blush features a highly pigmented, baked texture that adds color accents to cheeks and any other area you want to add a touch of color for a fresh, healthy looking complexion. The blendable, lightweight formula is available in 8 shades. Pair with the best-selling Pure Nude highlighter for a beautiful glowing complexion, and that is the highlighter that I was referring to as one of my holy grail natural highlighters. The formula is vegan, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and oil-free. So this is the size of the compacts. The top is clear, it's a plastic compact. You see you get 7 grams or 0.24 ounces for the price. Number and name of the shade will be on the back. Compact shuts closed, and it's got that classic baked texture, and the pan itself is slightly domed. So shade 1 is going to be Shimmery Rose. So first I'm going to swatch these with a blush brush or an angled brush. And this is described as a warm peachy pink. I'll apply a couple layers of each shade. Two is Pink Flush. This is the only one that has visible shimmering specks in the pan. Zoomed out a little because I felt like it was too zoomed in. This one's described as a golden pink. Those shimmer particles are a gold shade. I don't see them sticking to the skin very well though. 3 is Goldy Cassis. It's described as a deep mauve. Now I know these swatches look kind of light. They may be hard to see. These are described as more of a natural blush. Four is Bold Heart. This is a bright coral shade. Obviously you can layer them more than I am if you want to get more bold color. 5 is Pretty Peach. Described as a bright peach. On my skin, this is probably a highlighter. 6 is Rosy Rosewood. A warm rosy pink. Oh, this one's matte. Well, more matte compared to any of the other previous shades. As I get older, I do appreciate more subtly pigmented blushes that I can build. 7 is Cool Coral. And 8 I don't have, it's called Berry Cheeks. And this is described as a peach coral. Okay, so I know they look subtle. Just hold on one sec. I will do heavier swatches, but here's... Oh, you do see some of those gold glitter specks on the skin from the second shade. Had a little debris there. All right, let's go in with finger swatches so we can see the pigment more clearly. So we've got shimmery rose, pink flush, goldy cassis, bold heart, pretty peach, rosy rosewood, and cool coral. So clearly you can see a better pigmentation in swatches like this. Sometimes it's hard with blush swatches because there's a lot more oil on your face than there is on the arm to show the pigment. And sometimes, especially with a baked formula, that is a little harder to keep in contact with the skin. The oil on the face helps really keep the powder adhered to the skin. But here's a much better look at the colors. Let's go ahead, do some swatches on the cheeks, see how the color shows up there. Okay, so I'll put 2 different shades on each cheek so we can see some variety. I don't really have any makeup on other than eyeliner, brows, and lashes, a light layer of foundation. The color on my lips is one of the shades from Physicians Formula's line of Rosé Kiss All Day Glossy Lip Colors. I actually, way back when, did a whole swatch and review video for this entire line. The shade I have on right now is First Kiss. I love these. And what's interesting is I kind of thought these would be more limited edition, but they still make them, they still create them. They are just so easy, simple, quick. They are versatile in terms of throwing them in your purse. They don't take up too much space. You can swipe it on. You get a lovely layer of color. So I've had these in my rotation very consistently for, I would say, over a year. Can't remember how long ago. I'll link it in the upper right hand corner, the whole swatch video for that. But they continue to make these. I continue to use them. They also have a sharpener, which I think is very cute because it gives you that jumbo sized option there for pencils like this, and then the more normal or smaller size for things like eyeliners and such. And then I really want to quickly show you some new skincare. First, there's a lot from Murad that I've been getting lately. They sent over this latest line. This is from the Resurgence line. This is the Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. And then this is the Retinol Resculpt Overnight Treatment. Looks like this. This one comes in a glass pump bottle. These have time release retinol in them, which is nice because that can help with reducing any irritation that you might get. The way they describe it for the night cream is, I'm going to read off the box, fast-acting retinoid, a time-released retinol, and retinol booster. And then for the overnight treatment, it's encapsulated retinol. Murad makes lovely products. My only gripe, I would say, is the fragrance. It's at the end of the ingredients list. It's the very end. So at least it's not super prevalent, but I wish they would just eliminate that. I have noticed that not all Murad products have the fragrance added to them. It's just some of them. These two happen to be ones that have that fragrance at the end of the ingredients list. A new skin line that I was glad contacted me. This is Glad Skin. They have a line of skincare for eczema prone skin, but I really like to have those kinds of products in my rotation because I do experience redness on occasion, and especially on my neck. It's super sensitive and can get very irritated. So I resort to using very simple, straightforward, nourishing products when that happens. The Eczemact body lotion is fantastic. I can use this on my face. I don't have to just use it on the body and then particularly the neck. This has more of a thinner, almost liquidy cream formula, which spreads really nicely. And then this product is the Eczemact Eczema Cream. It says with Micro Balance. It's their proprietary blend that helps the microbiome of the skin. This one has a thicker formulation, and so it's a little more occlusive, I would say, for those periods of time or those areas that are extra sensitive. And then even a bump above that is this redness relief cream if you have somewhere that has, I would say, like an active eczema breakout. This is nice to use. All of these are completely fragrance free, which of course is really important for avoiding irritation on the skin. Another new brand, this is the Lumen 8 PFB. The product that I've been testing out is the Skin Brightening and Dark Spot Correcting Cream. They have a proprietary blend that's supposed to really help with that pigmentation. They say it's more effective than using alternative ingredients, for example, hydroquinone, which if you're in the US is now off the market. You can't buy it over the counter, but it's called Chroma Bright. It says Lumen 8 visibly reverses the appearance of dark spots, sun damage, pregnancy mask, post-acne hyperpigmentation in 4 to 6 weeks. The Chroma Bright proprietary band is a new active ingredient for safe skin brightening. So this one also is a cream. I just noticed on the ingredients list, it does actually have fragrance, which I'm surprised by because I've been using this and I haven't noticed any sort of scent coming off of it, but I will use this in more targeted areas of pigmentation. And last but definitely not least, Juice Beauty, which is a brand that I don't have a ton of products from, but this one really caught my eye. It's the Prebiotix 10% vitamin C complex glow body lotion. Aloe and glycerin are the first 2 ingredients. It's super nourishing, 10% vitamin C, obviously helping with brightening for the skin. This one does have a fragrance, so I keep this definitely used to the body. I don't put this on my face. It smells like lavender, which I happen to love the smell of lavender, though I try to avoid fragrance in my skincare, but it sinks into the skin. It is really pleasant to wear. And then the concentration, I feel like more brands lately, I've noticed them concentrating on the microbiome of the skin. So that is something that this product calls out. And in addition, you get that 10% brightening with the vitamin C. So thank you to those brands for providing those for me to test out and shout out. Let's get to picking a couple shades here. I want to make sure we test out one of the lighter shades that was harder to see on the skin. So we'll definitely apply number 5, Pretty Peach. And then I want to try out the plummy mauve shade. That's 3 Goldie Cassis. So I'm going to use a Sigma 168 brush. Let's first go in with Pretty Peach. I'll apply that to this side of my face. Hopefully you see immediately that it definitely, even though on the swatch it looked almost like a highlight, you can see more color once I apply it to the cheeks. Now this still, if I wanted a deeper blush color, I could definitely still use this more as a subtle highlight if I wanted to. Gosh, it blends out effortlessly. It is very shimmery. Okay, so nothing applied on this side. Pretty Peach on this side. And Goldie Cassis on my other cheek. I really like plummy, more purpley colored lip products and blushes. I don't even need to put 2 layers of this on. I mean, I guess I will, because I want to show you how it can build up, but for everyday wear, that's probably how I would wear it. So you can see that much more plum shade, much more peachy pink shade on the first side, adding a little more product to build up the color. Again, a subtly metallic sheen finish on this. And just like the other color, just blends effortlessly. Okay, so 2 different colored cheeks, which looks kind of weird, but you can see just the color difference between the 2 of them. So I know the arm swatches can be a little difficult to see. People, I feel like nowadays have an expectation because of Instagram and social media that they're these super bold colored swatches, but I really try to give you a more realistic view. Now, that said, the arm swatches are more subtle than I think you'll get on the cheeks because, as I mentioned, the difference between having the oils on the cheeks to enhance the color versus on the arm. But I try to give you a balance, and that's why I give you both brush swatches and heavier swatches, and then and try to show you that on the face the color will be enhanced. My favorite shade, probably is no surprise, is the Goldie Cassis shade, the more plummy shade. But let me know in the comment section below if any of these colors stood out to you. This formula has been around for a while. This is not a new product, so if you have some of these or have tried them out, let me know what you think, or of course any questions you have. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed and that it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.